your song is red.
I was wondering, I'm like, do people log on? And then I'm like, oh, sorry,
Go away.
shouldn't have.
Look back toward me. I've come to be near you.
Okay. I turned both of our
I
mics
wish
on,
you would stay.
but I'm not gonna turn the music on. It's way fucking loud.
Is it all real?
This shit really is so fluorescent.
Even though you cannot feel every day that they place on you.
Ooh.
You'll soon be gone. Lone swan. Forever is today, and we live.
Okay, I'm turning that shit off. I was like, oh my god, we are so fucking tired. And yeah, I was gonna do this episode by myself, but I asked Josie to join me because I honestly do not think I could talk by myself for this long. Happy finals week, everyone. Kill myself.
Yeah.
We've also been having finals for literally for 3 weeks. This shit is not staying up.
It's flaccid.
It's flaccid. Yeah, it's finals week. Sorry, I'm trying to turn our fucking mics up. It's finals week. It's been finals month, honestly, Loki.
Yeah.
It's been pretty fucking exhausting. I also feel like midterms bled into finals. There was no real spacing. It was 2 weeks and then shit started again. It's been fucking exhausting. This is so annoying. Why is this not fucking staying up? They probably sent that in one of the emails that I never read all of because I get too tired.
Shit happens.
Yeah, they're always we have maintenance and repair on this. I'm like, okay. What do you want to talk about, Josie?
Oh man, that's a great question.
I'm I don't have a ton of material to go off of. It's been a really exhausting couple of weeks.
A really exhausting semester, especially for this one here.
I'm does that look better? Yeah, I'm in 6 fucking classes. It's really exhausting. I mean, you're really fucking busy too.
Yeah, and I'm just taking a normal load. I'm not even a senior, so.
We both just sit in the house all day and type.
Yup.
That's the only fucking thing it feels like we do anymore.
This is our break.
I turned in if you guys are in the comm department, I'm if you guys are in the comm department, it says there's no one on the live stream right now.
We lit.
You know that for 2 of the mandatory classes, you have to do fucking SONA. And if you don't know what SONA is, it's basically this program where you have to participate in other students' research studies. And if you don't do it, you don't fucking pass the class, even if you have an A. If you don't get all... Fuck. If you don't get all 3 credits, you fail the fucking class. Which is crazy. Hold on.
We're having some technical difficulties.
We're having some
today.
technical issues. Also, I'm wearing my stole. I'm wearing the Chapman radio stole. I have
fucking 5 stoles and they're all different colors. They look so crazy.
This is the brightest color green I've ever seen.
Also, I know Chapman's radio. Chapman's radio.
Teddy's bear.
I know that our colors are green, but Jesus fuck with Chapman colors being red.
Damn, we kind of look like Christmas right now.
It's fucking Christmas. And then I also have the Lambda Pi Eta stole, which is
fucking like ketchup red and mustard yellow. It looks like I like go to USC and I'm in like a fraternity. That's
Girl,
what
you're
it
making
looks
a whole
like.
burger. You got that lettuce, ketchup, mustard.
I have a fucking purple stool too from
Onions.
Trailblazers. And then I have a red stole that's like the General Chapman one. And then I have the School of Communication stole. And then I have my honors ropes. And then I
damn.
have a medal.
Your neck is gonna be sore.
Apparently, like, people staple their stoles together, but I don't want to do that. Like, they're fucking satin. It's going to ruin them.
I could put like a stitch through the back or something.
Yeah, perhaps.
Or even just like
we could paperclip them. Would that look like shit?
paperclip is crazy.
Guys, I didn't even know I had 2 fucking graduations. I didn't realize commencement and graduation were 2 separate things. I don't have shoes for graduation. I actually cannot believe that it's on Friday. Like, that is so fucking crazy. I feel like I'm so fucking yeah.
Wrestling.
I graduate college on Friday, which is not okay. And we also move out of our apartment like 2 days later. It's not chill at all. Literally, fuck this shit.
And then I immediately go to Montana to dig up dinosaurs.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
going-
even going home. I'm terrified.
You're going on your dino adventure. You're gonna have so much fun though.
I can't wait.
God
I'm really
damn
scared. But it's gonna be fun, I think. I hope.
It is gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. I feel like also you're gonna be with your like teacher, right? That
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so it's gonna be like chill. How long are you going for? A month?
Like, I don't know. I think it's kind of up to me, but I don't want to be like,
Are you backpacking?
no, we're camping and we have a house, but I don't know who's gonna get to stay in the house or where the house is.
Do they like pick favorites?
So- Well, I don't know because this is the first year they've had a house. But my professor was low-key like, he's 78, I think, for context.
Damn.
I know. And he was like,
Damn.
yeah, maybe the women can stay in the house. And I was like, yes! I love when
We love
Sexism works
traditional ways of thinking. No, I love when the cookie crumbles in my favor. No, I feel like we were talking about that the other day too when the cookie crumbles not in your favor and it's like
It's like,
damn.
God damn, when you're trying to catch someone on something and just,
And it's like, oh, like,
like,
okay,
dang it.
sorry.
Dang
And then
it.
you just look like a bitch.
Yeah. Story of my life, but
No,
it's okay.
that's me too. I'm trying to think of what's going on. I don't think I talked about my birthday on here the way I like can't remember. I've been so tired. Oh no, I didn't talk about it because I talked
What?
about my family issues last episode. It went from like me and Kiana talking about like fucking JoJo Siwa to me like talking about marital issues.
Sorry, guys. I wish I had a story like that. Not quite though. I think it's something.
What like happened on my birthday? My birthday was really good.
It was awesome.
We had a lot of fun. We like how many people were at our house?
20.
Our house
I
was
don't
like
know.
fucking trashed after it.
A little bit.
It was like kind of destroyed. People were writing on our fucking
Mirror.
countertop,
yeah.
mirror, all over. Well, we like when people write on the board.
We do like when people write on the board.
But on
I
the
was
countertop-
encouraging that.
On the countertop, I don't know about that one. My birthday was really fun. I'm literally so fucking fried right now from studying that I feel like I can't even be funny right now.
Dude, same, honestly.
I don't even know what's going on. What happened this week? This week has felt
happened
really
this
fucking
week?
long. Like Thursday to now has felt like a stretch.
I don't even remember Thursday. That was forever ago.
We went to the D on Thursday. Well, we tried to go to the D.
Whoa,
Also,
that was a long time ago.
I know. We also go out every Thursday, and we always, for the last month and a half, we've been pre-gaming every time at our house with a bunch of our friends, and we've been so fucking busy with school. Me and Josie both come downstairs, and I was like, "Did you invite Ty?" And she was like, "No." She was like, "Did you invite Amanda?" I was like, "No." I was like, "Shit!" We forgot to invite our friends. Literally, we were like, "Oh damn." We were like, if we don't communicate, it's not an established plan.
It's crazy how that shit works.
No, we tried to go to the D. We literally got there. Her friend Ty was in line, and we went up to him. We
Shout
cut with
out.
him. Sorry to all the people that get mad about that. Everyone fucking does it
People
at the
do
D.
get real mad.
That's why the line is so wide. Yeah. Because there's like 9 people. Like, but he said that he had been there for an hour and a half, and he was only halfway through the line. Everyone's fucking there now that the school year's ending.
Mm-hmm.
It's also not really worth it, because it's like fucking op central. Like, you need to avoid so many people. And like, to be honest, the benefit of like seeing your friends is not worth the downfall of seeing the ops.
Yeah,
So,
honestly,
it's like, it's pretty stressful sometimes.
it's not like you can have a conversation with them in there. It's like,
Yeah, that's why it's more fun just like pre-gaming at our house. We low-key like haven't been going out to the bars. We've been kind of like in grandma mode lately. Actually, that's so not true.
that's so not true, girl.
I was literally at the
Me who
club
like
this-
blacked out yesterday. Like, what are you talking about? No, I don't think I blacked out yesterday, but I have been a lot lately. Not a lot. I have been on occasion lately, and I think that's something that is done now.
I haven't been blacking out, but I've been getting like really drunk, and then I'd be saying shit I shouldn't.
No, me too.
And it's like, ooh. And I always think I'm not that drunk, because I've honestly gotten pretty good at like pacing myself. But then it's like, no, bitch, like you have had like 6 drinks. Like,
I saw someone from one of my classes last night in Newport.
who?
I'll tell you later. But
Is it someone I know?
yeah,
Wait.
but I accidentally go.
I
I'm
knew who it was.
99% sure. I said, "Oh my God, why are you here right now?"
Bye. We should have said that to him when
Oops.
he was fucking following us around that one time. Do you know where Josie is? Bro, Josie's cuffed, and you know that because we're all in a program together. Like, like, be so fucking for real right now. He's like on the stream. He's like doing maintenance on the system, imagine.
Maintenance is crazy.
Bro, fuck this mic.
I'm so sorry, girl. Like, do you want to switch? Like, how do I help you?
I wish you guys could see what I'm doing right now.
I
Like,
wish I
this
could help you.
shit is so far in the air. I don't think people can hear me though from over there.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
Can you hear me well, Josie?
I can hear you.
I'm sorry
I
we're
think you're
being kind of
fine.
boring tonight.
I think you're fine right there.
We basically, what happened this weekend? We went out Thursday to the D. We didn't get in. We ran into one of our friends. She was so fucking blacked out. She's like, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, girl, like, it's fine. Like, we have both done that in the past week. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit happens.
And then we went to In-N-Out, and then we went home. And then, what happened Friday? And then Friday...
Is that when I woke up with a donut in my bed?
Yeah,
think so.
You woke up Friday morning with a donut in your bed.
Half of a donut. The other half was in my stomach.
But Friday, my friend texted me and was like, I released a song. We're doing, like, a release at Zook, which is this fucking club in LA that I thought I had never been to, and then it turns out it's the old fucking Nightingale that they just, like, rebranded. And they have a private room, and so, like, he had a party in this private room, but, like, we pulled up, and there was, like, no one there except us for, like, a while. And then there was a bunch of, like, businessmen that showed up. There was, like, 12 Asian businessmen that all pulled up together, and I was like...
Let's go?
And they apparently were, like, I think they were the owners of H-Wood, which is... I was like, damn.
I'm dead.
Like, whole squad pull up.
Hey y'all.
Yeah, and then I went to this after party with my friend, and it was at this guy named Smiles' house. And apparently this motherfucker was walking around his house with private security. Smiles. Should I show the live stream a photo of him?
Smiles.
I was on the...
Not Miles.
Smiles with a Z.
What the... Girl. These names are not real, dude. These names are not real. I can't. Between that and the other one, I can't, bro. I'm trying to think. I don't even know anyone with, like... That's, like...
He looks like Maud's son.
That's...
Or, like...
Yeah, but also, like, Lil Peep, but, like... Also, like, Papa.
I wish I
what
could
is-
talk about the
What's
Papa
it?
thing,
You
but I
remind me of
can't.
Papa.
You remind me of Papa?
What's that shit Eleven says in Stranger Things?
I
Be
don't
like,
know.
I don't know. She says something Papa.
I literally don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're fucking talking about. I did not
That
watch
shit is-
Stranger Things.
You didn't?
I watched like part of it.
I saw
Honestly,
part of it also.
there's
I don't
like
know why I'm trying to be like,
there's parts of like my high school, middle school experience where I really have to like think, and I'm like what happened? Like I feel like I blocked certain
No, I
parts of my
remember
memory out.
being in middle school in the cafeteria. I was like, guys, come over here and watch this on my iPad. It was 13 Reasons Why. Like, what the hell? Like, I was watching that broomstick scene, like,
That's what I was gonna
in
say.
school. Like, girl.
You know, they like told Netflix. I'm pretty sure they had to remove that because it was like too
Yeah.
graphic.
Yeah.
That's the shit I'm learning about for my final tomorrow morning. I also have a final tomorrow morning, by the way.
Yay.
Yay! It's my last assignment for my favorite professor, which makes me really sad
Oh.
because I fucking love her. I told her I was like, "Can I TA for you next semester?" Because fun fact, if I haven't said this before, I have to come back for a senior seminar in the fall just for one class. Gonna have to commute twice a week, and I was gonna talk about the reason why that is, but I'm too emotionally exhausted to now. I was.
Girl, you don't have to get into that.
Yeah, that's
we can,
like-
we
that-
can keep it.
That's
Well, I mean, hey, it's up to you, man. But we can.
no.
We can just chill.
We'll keep it light. We'll keep it light. This is like this is so fucking bad. I was talking to Kiana yesterday and our like other friends at their house for Cassie's birthday, and they were saying they're doing a slideshow presentation of their body count.
Oh,
And I was
like with pictures.
yeah, and one of their friends like texted this guy they hadn't talked to in 2 years and was like, "Send me your Instagram." No questions asked. Isn't that so funny?
That's so brave.
I know.
Wow.
I don't know. I be doing
Wow.
shit like that sometimes. I feel like also I don't think this was her intention. But I feel like there's certain people where they don't really care if you like text them. Like they're not gonna be like, "That's so weird." Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like hate when people are like that.
Mm.
But I also low key be like that. me when I saw my ex's name pop onto my fucking phone this week, I was like, ugh. That's gonna be another really fun thing we're gonna have to deal with this week.
Oh man, I haven't even thought about that.
I honestly don't know if I should like ask to wait to see like and deal with it like until after my graduation.
Honestly, yeah. Like, yeah, you're busy.
I just know it's
You're
also
busy.
it's gonna make me like sad. Like as much as I hate to admit that, like when you have been in
That's
love,
weird.
yeah, when you have like been in love with someone too, and like I haven't seen him since we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I can just drop it off, but I feel like that's like also bad because it's like expensive stuff. I feel like I should like get it and put it inside.
Probably, or at least just do like a little handoff. You know,
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
This is how
yeah,
I feel every time I go home for the summer. I'm like, who could I possibly see? I never see anyone, but I'm like, who could I see? Who could
no.
I see?
It's also just like weird because I feel like our relationship is like he did care about me. He just had so many mental health problems that he couldn't like, and then I had like my own issues, and because of his issues, he like couldn't deal with any sort of like
yeah.
other shit,
Yeah.
you know.
He was, yeah.
But he was really nasty at the end. Like,
I very much agree.
yeah, really bad. I was calling Josie a bunch. I was out of the country and I was like so depressed.
The way we were both out of the country.
No, I was like so
That's why we were on the same time zone. Not same
depressed.
time zone, but similar.
Yeah, similar. She was in Greece. I was in Budapest. That's where I was, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, that was, yeah, for your thing, yeah.
I'm like, I don't remember.
Hey, sometimes it's better to not.
No, for real. I also, like, I was not doing good. But he was, like, really nasty at the end. Like, really, really nasty, some of the shit that happens.
Yeah.
Like, and also some of it was just, like, triggering with the stuff I had told him, too. Where it's like, bro, that's how you're gonna react after I gave you, like, this whole preface at the start of our relationship about, like, this major thing that happened to me that involves, like, Chapman students. And just, like very small amount of them, too. Like... Like, you Like, you didn't need to be nasty about it.
Yeah, I don't.
It's weird though. He also, I think he meant to unsend a message to me and then it was too late, so he like edited the text message. And I don't think he knows I can see like what he edited, which is such a dumb feature. Why the fuck can you edit it if you can see the original?
I don't know, dude.
Like, that's like pretty crazy. Like, honestly, like that's kind of foul.
Yeah. Worked out for you though.
Yeah, and then I text him back and I go, love the edited message, and he's like, sorry for the like blank thing, and I was like, no bro, like it's not blank, like I can see that shit. I didn't say that.
Yeah, I
But-
know, that's just so, oh man.
Yeah, it was also weird because
Oh,
he
man.
he texted me like the week of Coachella and was like, Bella, like I hope you know I still like care about you really deeply and I'm here for you, like if you ever need someone to like talk to about anything, I know I like really hurt you, but I like hope you're doing well, and like I hope you know I like wish the best for you, and like I'm always fucking here. And I was like, well, are you? Because
Yeah.
you dumped me when I was like going through like not, it was like during the fucking fires and shit. I was like, bro, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that.
And while I'm out of the country and like all that shit with my family going on, like my uncle literally was going into open heart surgery that day and he knew that. There's so much stuff. But so I'm just kind of worried about that. I don't know. There was some other shit that happened. His fucking roommate used to be like one of my best friends and we just don't talk anymore now that me and the dude broke up. And it's like weird too because it's like when me and him broke up, I was like low-key posting stuff for attention to see if she would like say something to me. Because also when we broke up, he told me, he's like, she also said this photo you posted was weird. I was like, I don't give a shit. We're not fucking dating. Like,
yeah, that's.
Like, it's just like, I feel like you don't, if you're like a woman and you're friends with another woman, you don't do shit like that, you know?
Yeah, that's.
And then to like act all like, hey, and then like,
That's freaky.
they were filming like a fucking music video in their garage, I guess. And she wanted me to come get my equipment during, I've like had finals for 3 weeks and like grad
No,
events, and it's
seriously,
been,
you have been like
it's been
nonstop,
so
like,
fucking
you've
crazy.
been working, girl.
I've been busting my fucking ass.
Yeah.
And she was like, we're filming a music video on Thursday. Can you come get your equipment? Like, and I was like, no. Like, I was like basically my ex texted me that message, like the nice one from before. And I replied and I was like, okay, like, thanks. Like, that's very nice. Like, I still care about you too. Like, that, like, doesn't just go away. Like, and I hope you know I'm here for you too. Like, if you ever need something, because he has some serious problems that, like,
Mm-hmm.
that maybe it's like an emergency situation.
Anyway.
And basically Thursday was my birthday. It was like the week of my birthday too. And she's like, can you come and get it? I was like, no. Like when I responded to him, I was like, also, can I get my equipment back? Because it's like $1,000 worth of stuff. It's like photography equipment.
Yeah.
And I use it for my volunteer fucking position. And I haven't been able to use it, which is crazy, for 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 4 fucking months. And I was like, no, like, that makes me really uncomfortable, like, to be honest, because she kept, like, texting me, and I was like, girl, like, I'm not responding for a reason.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'm sure you know that I asked him for the stuff back. And I guess he's been out of town for, like, the last month or something, because he does, like, construction work in the desert. But, like, I'm like, bro, like, no, I'm not gonna fucking, like, get it from you. I'm not gonna go to my ex's house
Mm-hmm.
when he's not there. Like, this is, like, his shit to deal with, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's not...
He doesn't get to just like.
It's also heavy as fuck, the stuff. And I don't even think my
Mm-hmm.
car is, like, big enough to transport it. And I have a crack in my windshield. So, like, even if my car's just long enough, if it hits my windshield's, like, fucked.
That would not be good.
Yeah, that would, like,
that
really...
would be very,
that would,
very bad.
that would really
Very,
not be
very bad.
good. But, so, also, I told the girl, I was like, as I said before, like, I can't get it. That doesn't change just because you guys are filming your little gay-ass indie music video, sorry. Like, sorry, you were also saying it's so funny that they're not waiting for my ex to come back to film the video because he's in their band. They're like, nah. But I was like, no, and, like, it's making me uncomfortable that you're trying to act as a middleman. Like, this is none of your fucking business. Why are you trying to, like, put yourself in the middle? Like, also, because it's, like, a thing she's asking for herself. Like, he's not even gonna be there. Like, it's not... like he doesn't care if it's fucking moved. It's like her issue, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I'm not gonna just go do this for you when your roommate's been a dickwad. And like no, the fuck. But and then she responded to me on my birthday and was like, happy birthday. Thought we were closer than me just being a middleman, but okay. I was like, bruh.
That's
Bitchy as fuck. Bitchy as fuck. I'll say that. I haven't talked about this shit on this stream because like I don't know if they're fucking listening. They were listening to the first episode, but that was fucking bitchy.
Yeah, and I mean, it would be one thing if she said that and had been like reaching out to you this entire time.
Yeah, but she
Literally
hadn't.
nothing.
I had also
Not-
been posting stuff when I was in Budapest, and I was like, I'm deleting social media because my mental health is doing really bad. And she knew we broke up, and she didn't say anything to me or anything. And then I guess she listened to my first episode where I was like hella fucking emo, and she had texted me at the start of it about like something like lighthearted I had talked about. And then when I talked about all that like dark ass shit, she was like, that's when she reached out. And I'm like, bro, like, you only are saying something now because you know that I knew you were listening. It would like make you look bad if you didn't say something. That's like how I feel about it.
Yeah, very disingenuous.
Yeah, it felt very disingenuous. But anyway, that's just like some bullshit that I've been dealing with that Josie has heard so much about. It's just like annoying because I mean it's like an emotional
weird.
thing too. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like shitty. It's shitty to feel like someone like can't even have the common decency to like do something respectful for you when I also like I don't think I've done anything wrong. Like I've talked some shit for sure. But like I'm sorry if you do shitty things, you're going to have shit talked about you. You know? It's not talking shit, it's this I'm spreading truth.
I'm dead.
I'm spreading truth. How are you doing, Josie?
Oh man, I'm just hanging in there. Literally earlier today, I was so nauseous. I had to just go like lay down.
I gave her a promethazine tablet I got from the hospital.
This is true. This is true.
Things have been rough for the girls.
Can't put down the gun.
We also like very heavily drank last night. That's another thing.
That is also true. I woke up to a video of me and my Snapchat memories sitting on the concrete of Newport eating a pizza.
Yeah,
I don't know where I got that pizza.
I actually FaceTimed you.
Oh my god, you did?
And you were laying on the grass somewhere like on
Oh. Right.
I did not go to Newport. Newport, last time I went to Newport, this like guy grabbed me and I definitely said something to him like I shouldn't have said. It was like dangerous for me to like threaten him. And he like chased after me and it was scary. So that's so I'm like no more Newport.
None of that.
No.
No.
But things haven't been like too entertaining.
It's just the final push.
I mean, there's things I could talk about that are pretty funny, but I feel like it's not. I shouldn't. It's too time sensitive right now. It's too. It happened too soon ago.
Aha. Understood.
For sure.
Yeah, me too.
Everything's like so exhausting right now. Like it's. I like feel bad because this could be my last episode of the semester, but Cole's listening.
Oh, hey there.
Okay, that's who. Okay.
Is there still two?
Should I talk about this? Is this bad? Do you think I can say the thing that
Wait, I'm scared. What thing?
the thing that
Is the other person Amanda?
yeah, I think so.
Amanda.
It's okay to say the thing that Welcome's roommate said to me.
I think you should.
Okay,
I think you should.
we've come to can you hear me?
Fuck it, we ball.
Wait,
Fuck
can
it,
you
we
hear
ball.
me, Josie? Oh wait,
Yeah,
I can
yeah,
hear
yeah.
myself
Yeah,
now.
We ball.
I've been hooking up with this dude, and I'm friends with his roommate, and I like expressed some concern to his roommate about what's happening because It's a little
Mixed,
weird.
many mixed signals.
Many mixed signals.
I would say.
But also just like, I don't know. It's just like weird. It's also because I'm in like school, so we can't really see each other.
Yeah.
It's like only like, and also he's always so fucking busy and low-key very sus.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if he's sus because he's like so open about things. And I'm like, are you hiding in plain sight?
Yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
But I'm friends with his roommate, and I expressed some concern to his roommate that I was having. And then I saw his fucking roommate.
Thank God Amanda is the other person confirmed.
Oh,
We're
thank
safe.
God.
Hey, y'all.
His roommate, we were at a club, and his roommate goes, "You are way too sexy to be tripping about."
And not just that. No, he goes, "You are way too sexy."
I was like, what the fuck?
Like, hand slipped around waist, I believe.
No, I was
This
like,
is
what the
I
hell
saw.
is
I didn't
going
witness
on?
this.
Yeah. What's crazy too is like, you know, when you're like drunk and you don't realize like how drunk you are. I like told my friend what he said like directly in front of him, like he probably heard me, and then I got into a fucking fight with one of his friends. And he was like, "Bella, stop."
Bella, stop.
And I was like, "No." I like saw red and I was like, "Mm-mm." I was like, "This is my boy. I'm gonna stand up for him." Like,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
yeah. But so very, very interesting weekend. I don't even like, honestly, I've been so tired that I feel like I don't even have like a lot of memory of what's going on right now. I also,
Same, dude.
my entire family came into town today. My entire family, I mean, my step-grandfather and my grandmother. They're conservative. And,
Yay.
and they voted for Trump, which is not my cup of tea personally. But they're conservative, and I'm slightly worried because, to be completely honest, I like haven't seen them in probably 2 years. I don't think I've seen them since I was a sophomore in college, and my arms are covered in tattoos now.
Oh.
And like to a normal person, they wouldn't be like, your arms are covered in tattoos, but to my conservative
like-
Jewish grandparents,
Oh.
I might
girl.
I might as well look like.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup. Girl,
No.
you're gonna have to keep that graduation gown on the whole time.
I almost considered getting a long sleeve graduation dress because
No.
I wanted to cover my arms, but I was like, it's gonna be
I-
way too fucking hot. I have commencement on Friday night, and then I have my comm graduation on Sunday morning, and it's been so fucking hot out.
I'm like, I have concealer. Girl, you're like 10 shades darker than me.
I've been going in the sun, which is
I
you
have
can't
too.
see that
You
shit
can't
on
tell
camera.
though.
I
Believe it or not.
I usually fake tan, but I haven't fake tanned in quite a while. This is my skin tone now, which makes me very happy.
Mine looks the same.
I literally sound so fucking boring right now. I'm so sorry. We're
literally, I think everyone else is also probably like half brain dead right now. Cause like, oh my God.
oh, should we talk about how randomly, so we have to do peer reviews for Chapman Radio. I don't know if I talked about this already. And I got randomly assigned to someone that I have been like on and off friends with my entire time here at Chapman. Right now we're off.
Yup.
And he texted me and was like, yo, we got paired together. And he was like, which one of your shows should... But also the thing is, he's in a group with 3 people. And so, like, one of the other people could have done the review, but he wanted to do it. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
And so he listened to my episode with Kiana, and I guess I mentioned him, which I don't remember. But in the previous
I also don't
episode,
remember
I think
that.
we mentioned him a lot.
Yes, we did.
Thank God he asked me which one to listen to. Also, my stream with Kiana has, like, more views than normal, so I'm like, did you send it to people? I'm like, did you send it around, homeboy?
I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
as long as I wasn't in there.
No, like, very, very strange vibes going on as of recently. What the fuck else has happened? Oh my God, Joe Biden got diagnosed with
Oh my
fucking prostate
God.
cancer today.
Crazy shit.
It's not funny at all. It's just like,
No,
I'm
it's
running
just
out
like,
of
what?
things to talk about, so I'm like, did you guys hear about this?
Y'all heard?
No, he has like fucking like really bad prostate cancer too. Like it spread to his bones.
Yeah,
I think
I
they
heard
said
it was at stage 5. Stage
I
5
was
cancer does
so
not exist,
tired
by the
earlier.
way. By the way.
And I was reading like this fucking article about it, and I'm like so brain dead. I wrote a fucking 34-page study guide today, and then I printed it
She's
and
nuts.
I've marked through it like fucking 5 times for my comm theory class tomorrow. I got the highest exam score on the midterm. I got a 98, and so they curved the second highest score to a 100 because it wouldn't curve the grades enough otherwise because a lot of people did bad. So I got 102%. So that's a high standard to live up to. I've gotten all A's on this teacher's exams. I've gotten, like, I got 102 on that one. I've gotten 100 on, like, another one. But it kind of, like, annoys me now because I've done that if I don't do, like, super good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm, like, I have, like, a standard now I need to uphold.
Yeah.
I think one thing about me that people probably don't know is that, like, I feel like I am low-key kind of, like, a nerd. Like, I'm, like, always doing shit for school all the time.
Yeah.
I do a lot of academic stuff.
Super.
But I feel like that's kind of cool when you're older.
I think it is cool. I think it's kind of swag.
Yeah.
Academic riz.
Being smart.
Yeah,
Riz.
hell yeah.
I
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
don't
I want
know.
that Einstein.
No, like, literally. Also,
Bizarre.
by the way, the reason we're late is because we had to park down the street, and then we did a photo shoot
Yeah, because the
also.
freaking parking lot was closed.
It's because everyone's moving out. It's gonna be so
And
ass.
Chaplin would hate to give people a place to conveniently park.
No, I know. And also the other thing is too, we're moving out of our apartment and all of the furniture basically is mine. Like downstairs and
Yeah.
stuff. And I don't have a place I'm moving into. I'm moving back in with my mom.
That's just
Thank
going on
you.
the roof.
No, like literally. I also need to ask my grandparents, like they only have one car now. And like I could probably keep my stuff in their garage. But the thing is, like, love my grandma so much. This is my other set of grandparents. But she low-key is a little bit like of a tweaker about things. And also, I got really emo on Mother's Day, as you guys know if you listened to the last episode. And I forgot to call her because I was like crying and I was having like a panic attack. So I felt like it wasn't the correct time to do that.
Yeah. I also forgot to text my grandma Happy Mother's Day, and I feel really bad about it. But
So we're both in the
I
exact
was
same boat right
also-
now. Just
I had not slept at all that night, and I was in the middle of the fucking desert. So
you were at Sonic Sands or Disco Doodle.
Sonic Sands.
It was called Sonic Sands last year.
Oh, duh. I thought you just made that up off the dome. I was like, God damn, girl.
No, Sonic Sands is
Sonic
the
Sands,
place
Disco
where I found
Doodles.
those 2 dogs last year.
Oh, yeah.
And then also one of my friends, she lost her keys there and her car got stuck there and I drove her out there because I was going
What?
to drop the dogs off with their owner and then the owner was like, I don't want them back. And I was like, I can't keep them. Like I have 2 dogs already. And so I had to find someone who wanted to like have them and like interview them and like all this shit. And I was like, I'm not a fucking adoption
Yeah,
like,
hello?
service. I was
You're
like,
just a girl.
but I already promised my friend that I would drive her out there, and it was like a big deal, and it was in Apple Valley. It was like 2.5 hours away, and we couldn't leave until like fucking 8 p.m. because I think I had class until like 7 or some shit, or even maybe later, maybe like 9. And
Classic.
I drove her out there, and when it was Sonic Sands, there was like hundreds of people driving in. So it like kind of paved a path because it was off-roading. And when I drove there too, I made my friend Adam drive on the like terrain part, but it was literally like an hour of driving inward, like just into like coordinate points.
No,
And-
literally it was coordinates. Like, what do
Yeah.
you mean we're going to coordinates, bitch? Is this Minecraft?
But I didn't
drives.
realize that it would be so much different driving back there. First of all, when it's dark out, dumbass, I didn't think of that. Second of all, when there's not hundreds of cars driving, like paving a road, because
Yeah.
it's super sandy. So my car kept like hydroplaning is the right word, because that's
Girl!
what it was like sand planing.
That's so scary.
It was really scary, and also it was pitch black, and because it's coordinates, there's nothing around it. There's no fucking light. So it's like pitch fucking black, and we couldn't find my friend's car for so long because it was pitch black, and we had to keep like shining my brights and just turning my car and going different directions.
That's actually really
to-
scary.
until like I saw like in the distance, I was like, that looks like a license plate that's like
Oh
reflecting.
my god.
And she had to like walk across this like crazy like trench to get her car and then had to drive over it, and we both have the same car. We both have Tiguan's. And like they are not meant for fucking off-roading, and I had to call the police because we couldn't get out. Like my tires couldn't get traction.
What?
And the police were like, and I was also scared because I was like, this is so sus out here. Like, this is where
Yeah.
someone would, like, drop a body or some shit.
Yeah.
And the police were like, we're so sorry. Like, we can't get to you because we're in a Dodge Charger. We'll wait for you by the entrance, though.
I'm
Because
dead.
there's, like, a dirt road. There was, like, a dirt
I'm
road, and then it
dead.
turned into literally, like, it felt like when you're skiing and there's moguls. It was, like, moguls, but it was, like, rocks that could pop your fucking tire and, like,
Ah.
bottom out your car. It was so bad.
Perfect.
And the police were like, we can't get to you. And so, also, we're 2.5 hours away. We both have 2 cars now. We have to drive out of here together. And it took us, like, an hour to get out. I don't think I got home until, like, fucking 3 a.m. or something.
Jesus.
And, or maybe even, like, 4, honestly. And, the police were like, yeah, it's, like, pretty dangerous out there, honestly. Like, people, like, it's like Breaking Bad, like, the crack van.
That's what people kept saying the
No.
whole time we were there.
It's like, it's literally like the crack van in Breaking Bad. It was crazy. And also, like, a couple days before that, I had found these 2 stray dogs in the desert. They ran across the fucking highway, no collars, no microchips, both very overweight, like, hard to lift. One of them was, like, 90 pounds. And I had to lift into my car. And, yeah, I ended up saving them, but I had to, like, take care of them at my apartment. My roommate probably was not happy about that. But I had to, like, I had to take care. It's, like, ethically...
But, like, what would you do? Like, what else would you do?
I tried, like, to find rescues to take them in. No rescues could take them in because they're at overcapacity. I couldn't take them to the shelter because there's a risk of them being put down.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to take them to a no-kill shelter, and this bitch clocked me. She, like, had me tell the exact street where I found them to make sure it was in the county, and I just, like, I could not keep lying. I, like, could not uphold the lie. She could tell, like, I was... Because I was like, it was by, like, Joann's Fabric or some shit. She was like, the Joann's Fabric is in Irwindale. I'm like, fuck you. Like, I'm trying to do something good. Like, literally, fuck you,
Rest
you
in
fucking
peace to
cunt.
Joann's
Like,
Fabric. Joanne Fabrics?
Yeah,
by the
Joann's
way.
Fabric.
Rest in
Sorry, that was
peace.
maybe a little too harsh to call her a cunt. But I was like, bitch. I literally was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's...
And she was like, just so you know, if we find out where the dogs are originally from, we'll send them back there.
Huh?
And the Apple Valley shelter is like a fucking 80% kill rate. 'Cause there's so many, like, it's a dumping
Jesus.
ground for people's pets.
That's terrible.
But the guy who was the owner, like, I, like, basically put a search out on, like, every internet platform you can for, like, lost pets. And he found me from that. And I was like, can you just prove the dogs are yours? Which I feel like should be pretty fucking easy to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, do you have, like, an adoption certificate or, like,
Yeah,
purchase or, like, vet bills? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. And I was like, do you have photos of them? Like everyone has photos of their pets.
Yeah,
and
what?
he was like, no. And then,
That's
like,
bizarre.
and then I told him I couldn't just, like, give them to him because, like, it could just be a random person on the internet that's trying to get me to, like, pull up and, like, do some weird
Yeah.
shit or, like...
We're trying to take the dogs.
And then he
like,
said I was giving him... I, like, told him I was, like... Because he said he'd, like, give me money for gas and, like, stuff. And then... Well, because he was originally going to come to get them, and then he didn't. He was like, it's too much of a hassle. And I was like, okay, like, I'll drive to you because, like, I cannot have these 2 massive dogs in my
Yeah.
apartment. Like, and one of them, too, was, like, too, like, obese that couldn't go up the stairs.
Oh.
Like, I felt like I had to, like, I, like, threw my back out. And then the little one was so cute. It was, but it was fucking crazy. The guy was like, no, I can't prove they're mine. I was like, how? Like, literally, how?
Yeah, that's sus as fuck.
And then he was gonna drive to me. He didn't show up, and then I was like, I'll drive to you. Like, can you give me, like, I think I said, like, can you give me money for gas? Because it's fucking, like, 150 miles away.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I'm just, like, driving down the street. Like, I'm going to, like, very inland of where we are now. And, he was like, yes, of course. And then, I was like, can you prove the dogs are yours? And he couldn't prove it. And then I was like, you know what? Like, I'm not telling this correctly in the correct order because I'm so fucking tired. But basically, he couldn't prove the dogs were his, and then he was like, this is too much hassle you're giving me, like, my wife said we don't want them back, which is crazy. And I think right before that, he's like, I found, like, photos of them, and it was from, like, a Ring camera, and it was, like, them, like, microscopic in the corner.
That's crazy.
But also the other thing is, like, ethically as well, like, as someone who works with animals and has been doing that, like, my whole life, and I'm so heavily, like, involved in the shelter system in LA, some people, like, if your dog is running across the fucking highway and almost getting hit by a car, and I have to like pull my car over on the highway and chase them across the highway to make sure they aren't getting like hit by a semi-truck. And they have no collar, and they're both super overweight, and they have no microchip, and you can't even prove they're them. You've never taken them to the vet before or done anything. Like, maybe you shouldn't have the dogs. And then this fucking bitch, she was friends with my old roommate. I was like posting stuff about the dog on my Instagram because I was trying to see if like people wanted to foster them. There was actually a girl in AFI, very nice. Her name's Maisie. She took care of the dogs for a while, which I really appreciated. But I was, like, posting about it, and I, like, posted the thing of the owner being like, I don't want them. And this girl, this fucking bitch, she, she was like, she's like, you took the dogs away, this man's pets away from him, and you won't give them back. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, give this poor man, like, his dogs back. Like, you're being, like, an asshole. And I was like, you know what I did? I fucking blocked her ass. And that was uncomfortable because I had to see her multiple times after.
Oops.
And her girlfriend also fucking swiped up on my story. And I was like, you guys need to fuck off and mind your own business. Like, I'm sure you guys do not do the... Like, maybe you've done stuff with animals in the past. Like, probably not, honestly. But you definitely don't do the work I do. And, like, that's, like, fuck off.
Yeah, I hate when people are just say shit. Or, like, I hate a bitch that's always putting stuff on their Instagram story but not, like, doing anything. You know?
Yeah, fake
like,
activism.
Yeah, that shit is so disgusting to me.
That shit is really disgusting.
It's so performative. Performative? I don't know.
Performative. Also, I think we need to close out because I just realized it's 54 and there's another group after us. I don't know if they're going to come in. It's not required to broadcast during finals. Well, this may be... Sorry. This may be my last episode of the semester, which is really sad. I can broadcast next Sunday after my graduation, but to be completely honest, it just depends on if I'm hammered or not and where I am, TBH. But
shit.
I love you guys, and thank you for listening, and thanks for giving me, like, an outlet this semester. This semester was really rough for me at the start. As you know, if you've been following along, I was really not doing well. And I feel like we've come a long way this semester, and I'm really sad that this chapter is, like, coming to an end with us not living together anymore, and me, like, not having a place in OC anymore, and living with my mom. Hell. But I'm excited to talk to you guys next semester if I don't talk to you next week. And I can't believe I'm graduating. It's like, it doesn't feel real. Like, I can't believe it's, like, less than a week away.
I am so proud of you, girl.
I'm honestly, like, not sound like an asshole, but I'm proud of myself, too. Like, I really...
Hell yeah.
I really pulled my shit together. It's, like, crazy how much I transformed over the last couple of months. And I'm very, like, functional. Like, I can get my school and shit done. Like...
And you're killing it, too.
Yeah. But... I think I'm gonna actually live stream over the summer too, like just independently. I'm probably gonna get no people listening, but also like not that many people listen to this. So
Girl, I'll listen.
But
me and my tent, like
nice. You in your tent with your dab pen. Like. All right, well, I love you guys, and do you have anything to say, Josie?
Well, thank you for having me on here. Thank you for sharing this lovely space with me.
I can't believe it's coming to an end. I also don't know where the tassel went for this.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, I hope everyone has an amazing finals week, and if you're graduating, congratulations. You deserve it.
Woo.
Except some of you, I fucking hate you.
And on that note.
But if we don't talk, have a good summer, everyone, and I'll see you next semester, hopefully. Hopefully they give me a time that's at the same time as my goddamn one class I have to commute to, otherwise I won't be seeing you. But, so this may be my final send-off. But I love you guys.
Who knows?
And
Who knows?